Hey, how's it going? Yeah, in the field again. This time on new property. Yes. And we are sitting right where the house site should be. So I'm hoping to find some relics here. At least locate it. I tried to go to one spot this morning, but the creeks that I had to cross were just too full, and I would have been swamped. So we'll have to wait until it dries up a little bit. It rained pretty profusely yesterday. Let me show you what we're doing today and where we're at. I got my map pulled up. Check it out. If you can see it, I know you can see my reflection in there. Let's see if I can set it down. Alright, that's where we're at, right there. Oh, I know the light it's hard to cover that up. But anyway, as you see, we're right at the tip. We're actually in this little set of woods right there. And the house site should be just north of that. Right over there. Let's get in and find it. Brand new site. You never know what you're gonna find. See you out there. Well, I'm on the north side of this little patch of trees here, and this is where the map says there was a house site. I'm finding absolutely nothing related to a house. Nothing. So, on to the next. Strange. Strange that a map would show a house site and nothing be there. Who knows, they might have had just a little shed or something out here for something, I don't know, and they just plotted it on the map as well. Could have been like a little farmer's barn or something, I don't know, but I'm finding nothing. I'm not even hearing nails or anything in this spot. I'm going to check in the woods right here just to see if the house site was in there. Because sometimes these maps are pretty off. They don't pinpoint exactly where the house sat. So, just very, very strange. Very strange. That's okay. We got plenty of sites to go to today. And I don't see any hunters, which is nice. Must all be at church. So here's the little patch of woods. I just don't see a house site being in there. Even if it's 100 years old, this could have grown over, but it just does not look ideal. A big chunk of granite that could have been used. That could have been used for the house, but I'm not convinced there was anything here. Here's some more granite. I don't know. I don't think there was anything in here at all. I'll drop my detector, and if there's nothing here, I'll see you at the next site. See ya. Look what I just scared up. Nice, huh? Elk. Well, I'm at the next site. We got a house site in here somewhere. And I'm betting it's right up there. Do you see the little patch of grass up there? That's where I'm betting it is. Here's what we're looking at. Can you see it? Right there. Yep. I am just south of... Whoops. It flips, doesn't it? Actually, I'm just a little bit to the west of that yellow point right there. So, we're going to head over there and take a peek. Let me grab my detector. And we'll go see if there's some treasure. Lots of treasure. I'm so ready for a new site. I'm so ready. Usually I have, a new site every week or so. I know, that seems crazy to most of y'all, but I do a lot of research. And I travel. And when you have one of these, you could get out to those hard to reach places like this. There's no paved road out here. Nothing. So there used to be, well, a dirt road that led here, but you know, that's all long gone. This property sits out in the middle of just about nowhere. So let's get the detector. Let's head over there. Let's find some treasure. See you on the first hole. Going that way. Yeah, just walking over to that spot, and here's a little piece of pottery laying on the ground. Now, out here in Oklahoma, you got to be mindful of little things like this, because armadillos also have little tiny things that look like pottery on the ground. That's pottery. Oh yeah, home site. See ya. Well, this looks like a nice little spot. Cedar trees, usually planted as ornamentals, and a very, very large old cedar tree over there. And I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of, well, I don't know. There's no leaves on it yet. Just kind of scouting around. I think the house, there's like a little deep ravine down in here. This might have been a nice little water spot or something. I think the house sat right up there. Well, let's go over here and look. There's a mound of dirt right there. See it? Could that be a chimney? Could that be a chimney? Remnants. Oh. Could be. This looks like a nice little spot for a house right here. Yep. I bet you that's the chimney right there. The chimney mound. This is not going to be great detecting in here with all these clumps of grass. But let me get in there and scoot around those trees. This is a big fire break. They use fire breaks out here in Oklahoma to contain the wildfires that occur a lot. See what we can find in here. There's glass. Yep. There's more glass. Well, I would say it's time to drop the detector and see what's here. See if there's any metal. Follow the nails, right? Follow the nails to the house and the mason lids, because you can find lots of those. That's a big old cedar tree. Those are old right there. Oh yeah, over 100. Guarantee that. That thing's got to be about 3.5 feet at the base. It's nice. Alright, let's drop the detector. Let's go hunting. See ya. Yeah, loaded with iron in here. Nails and everything else. I just pulled this up. There's no telling what that is. It looks like a piece of heavy equipment. Maybe one of the graders that comes through here lost this piece. That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't look old. Hardly any rust on it. That's pretty good steel. Yup. But loaded with nails in here. Loaded. I think the house sat right here. And I think that was like maybe the front yard. Because there's a road. There's a road that basically goes that way. Way over there. And it leads to another house site. Yeah. Another house site. See? Nothing says a home site more than the top of a stove. Stove parts. Find them everywhere. Yep. Especially at house sites, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. It's broken and bent. That grader that comes through here tears this up. There's actually like a foot of soil on top of the old soil, but it does bring stuff up too. So yeah, I'm just gonna search in this fire break here, clean this out, and I'm gonna head up in the grass. I think the house, it either sat right here or it sat up there where that mound is. We'll see. See ya. As you see, what I did here is I made swinging grids. Basically, I can take and go right in there and go straight up, come back, go straight down. I'm still over here. Right here. So I just swung these two. Let's cut that in there. So I just swung that and I swung this. Now we're going to swing this. Heading up. See ya. Just had a nice little signal outside of my swing pattern, and look what just popped up. Do you know what that is? That is a champion plug to a Model T. Yeah. And it's in perfect condition. Nothing's broken on it. That's a keeper right there. Nice little Model T, Ford Model T Relic. They made a lot of Model Ts back in the day. And there's one remnant of one. Oh yes. See ya. Got what looks like a little tiny button. No, maybe a washer. Yeah, washer. Give me a bad signal too. Figures. Okay, see ya. This looks like part of an old Model T Ford jack. I've found those before. Yeah. We'll go set it with the rest of our stuff over here. I got this. I don't know what that is. We got that big plate to the oven. Some kind of doohickey thingy there. Chunk of metal. And another chunk of metal. Yeah. That looks like a jack. It was pretty deep. At least 9 inches. 10 inches maybe. Yep. See ya. We find plenty of these at old house sites. Yep. Is that a sickle guard? Yeah. I believe so. I believe that's what they're called. Nice one. Oh, my headphones are giving me trouble again. Yep. Always, whenever you're on a good hunt. That connection, there's a 1/4 inch adapter, and then there's the 5/16, I think it is, or something like that, the small one. Goes bad. Those two connectors. Makes no sense. I hate taking my headphones off too, because you can't hear the many signals from the speaker as you can with the headphones. Anywho, let's keep going. See ya. Just pulled up a nice little fancy something. This looks like something, I would say, on a piece of furniture. Maybe one of the drawer pulls. That's what that looks like. Looks like it's made out of some kind of pewter. Yeah, that's what I would call that. At least part of it. A drawer pull. Yep. See ya. And look at this. Is that a button? Yep, most certainly is. Some kind of button. Interesting. Let's clean it. See ya. Well, I can't read that. Maybe y'all can. I don't know. Looks like a coverall button to me. Yep. Not too bad. Button. See ya. Oh, what do we got there? Is it silver? It's silver. It looks like a Merc dime. Silver Merc. Let's clean it. It looks to be 1920. 1920, perhaps. It is worn. Wow, is it worn. And it's bent. But it's silver. Yeah, first silver out of this spot. Beautiful. Right up next to this tree. Interesting. The grader that comes through here and plows could have moved this thing 100 yards. Who knows? But we got our first silver. Beautiful. 1920. It looks like a 20. Moving on. See? This is interesting. Just a couple inches deep. I'll share it with you. It's looks like it's shaped like a bell. Oh, it's got something on it. Oh, this could be like a rosette or something like that. It looks like Jesus carrying his cross. Yeah. Imagine that. Found on a Sunday. Yeah. A little religious item. Somebody had that and probably liked it. Yep. That's Jesus and his cross. Not too shabby. It's only copper, but hey, nice little religious artifact. Okay, moving on. See ya. Wow, I've never had a button ring up at 69 before, but this one did. Just popped right out of there. Oh, it's got a big back on it, that's why. That's a nice little button. Let's clean it. Let's check it out. See ya. It says Scott's Best, and it looks to be a coverall button. Something galvanized or sandfonized or something like that. Nice button though. Show you the back. Yep, that's a coverall button right there. Yep. Overalls, coveralls. Same thing, isn't it? Pretty much. Nice button to add to the collection. We can date that. I imagine it's around 1915, 20s, just like this coin. Sweet. Sweet. Moving on. See ya. That was just such a productive lane right there. I'm going to mark it. You see how far I've come over? I've come over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between 8 and 9 is very productive. And all you got to do to mark it is grab one of these, set it where the plow's not going to get at it, and create a pointing system. Yep. Who knows? Could have been the back door, could have been the front door, could have been the side door, could have been a shed, could have been the outhouse. A lot of nice little things right there related to humans. Oh yeah. We still have... I'm going to go all the way down to that tree there and crisscross. And then I'm going to go down and crisscross there, and then I'm going to hit the grass inside here. I want to get around this tree, but I'm going to have to move some furniture. Yep. See ya. Just unearthed a big 50 signal. And I pinpointed it right there. See it in there? Let's take a peek. What is it? Another piece of furniture? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Perhaps. It's got some fancy on it. It looks like another drawer pull. It's all bent. Nice though. We're in the right area. This could be the house site right here. Definitely could be. I would imagine. Don't think they would have been able to fit a house in there. Maybe. I still want to check out that mound because that's a good spot. Alright, let's keep going that way. See ya. I'm going to go down to this water here and whoops, dropped my headphones. Wash off this detector. I sealed the bottom cover so that dirt and stuff doesn't get in it. But when you get all that dirt on it, that's mineral. And what happens is you start getting some shaky, funky signals. And it doesn't like to lock on very well. And it affects your depth as well too. So we'll just wash it in here. That works for me. Yup. Keep it simple. Alright, back to it. See ya. Another surface find, and it's a buckle. It's a nice little rigging buckle. It's missing its tongue. And this one's got beat up a little bit by the grater that comes through here. That's nice though. Yup, I'll take it. Okay, see. This looks like a braided arm bracelet somebody possibly had made. Looks like they soldered the ends together. It's a little out of shape, but that's exactly the right size. I would say that's a bracelet. Probably Daddy made that for his daughters, maybe. Nice. We'll put it in a nice hot oil bath and see if we can straighten that up. Yep. See ya. I just unearthed that, but when I put my headphones down, look what's over there. It's a marble. They had children. That's a nice marble. Look at that. Oh yeah. We got our first marble from this spot. Beautiful lime green. And what did we get over here? That's a little Mr. Potato Bug or roly-poly or whatever y'all want to call it. What is that? I don't know. It's different looking. Looks like it was silver plated, and it actually has writing on it. I can't read it. Something interesting. We'll save it, clean it up, and see what it is. There's marbles over here. Marbles. Yes, marbles. See? Got a nice buckle signal. Let's see if the detector is right. Let's see if it's a buckle. What's that? It is a buckle, but it's part of a buckle. Can we find the rest in there? Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. You got a piece of a buckle. It's interesting that that rang up as a buckle. That probably should have rang up as scrap. And I think it's almost, well, it is copper, brass, but it has some rust on it. Interesting that that came up as a buckle. I'm going to recheck that because it was a 70 signal, 76, 77. That's pretty high for that little piece. See you in a minute. Nope, something else in there, or more of it. Got it. Is that it? Is that it? That little tiny thing? Wow. That thing's ringing up high. It's a button. Let me clean it. Tiny. Look at the size of that. It's so tiny I can barely hold on to it with my fingers. It says something on there, but I can't read it right now. Tiny button. Yep. See ya. Oh, the weatherman was wrong. It's supposed to be sunny and beautiful out here today. And it looks like it wants to rain again. Yesterday it just poured. Hey, I got a 76 signal. Says it's a buckle. Let's find out. What is that? Looks like part to a hub or something. Yeah, I would say that's a car part. Looks like a bearing for a hub or something. Hub sleeve goes over a drive shaft. Yep, that's what that is, I believe. Okay, that was a big 76 signal. What's all that? Looks like remnants of whatever was in there. Okay, see ya. Could this have been one of the cornerstones? Maybe. What'd we get here? It's a little hinge. Cabinet hinge, maybe? Little tiny one. Cabinet or a box, a little tiny box. Yep, nice little hinge. Looks like it's damaged. I don't see any evidence of fire or anything like that, so this house was probably just abandoned during the Dust Bowl period or the Great Depression. That's what happened out here. I'm gonna have to take my headphone cable off soon. I'm starting to miss targets because of it. The sound cuts in, cuts out, and it's just annoying. And I didn't bring any extra cables, so. Oh well. I hope it doesn't rain. I really hope it doesn't rain. Alright, see ya. Oh, did we get another button? Yep. Ooh, that's a different kind of backing on it. See it? It's one of those clip-on ones. Nothing on it. Plain Jane button, but a button. Sweet. You ready? See? And the ticks are out. See them? Get. Yep, they're gonna be all over my stuff. Crawling around looking for humans. Or something to eat. The chiggers are real bad out here. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with chiggers, but they're just tiny, tiny little red spiders. Smallest things you've ever seen. And they get all over you. Not as bad as ticks. Well, there's more chiggers than there are ticks on your body, but the ticks, they dig right in, you know. It's just the nature of the beast out in the field, I guess. You know how it is. Yep. Alright, let's try this thing without headphones. I don't like it, but what other choice do I have? I know, I need a new detector. I definitely need to get away from this White's MX Sport. I just love the machine. It just, I mean, look at what I find. And you tell me. I don't know. Still have to figure out what machine I want to go to. Anywho, see ya. Oh man, when you see this, you're gonna be like, oh, good grief. I know. It's sad. Let me show you what I'm looking at. There it is, right there. Do you see that crumpled up mess? Yep. It's a big military button. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I know. Let me clean it. Yeah, there is no saving this one at all. See the eagle on there? World War II. Man, that thing is mushed. Bummer. Well, that's not a top pocket find. It is, but it isn't. It's mushed. Let's find more like that, but in better shape. Yeah. It's full of buttons out here. Some nice finds. I like this area. This is another one. Another nice one. I don't like my detector without headphones. I start chasing ghost signals at the slightest little tone. And I don't look for things that are loud, you know. I look for things that are just barely audible and it barely a signal. And those are the things that are usually the buttons. I know. And you can't do that with this machine without headphones because the speaker isn't loud enough really, and you just can't hear all those nice tones without headphones. I wish they would fix this whole speaker thing, the whole adapter thing, just ridiculous. Okay, see ya. We got a coin. We got a coin. See it right there? I don't know. Let me get it squirted with water. We'll clean it up real quick and I'll show you what it is. Well, it's a Lincoln Weedy. But I can't read it out here. There's a lot of mineral on it. But we got a coin. Nice. See ya. We got a buckle. Iron rigging buckle. Yep. What'd we get here? Oh, I thought it was a button. Some kind of little grommet looking thing. Yeah. So I have my threshold all the way up. Because that's max volume right there, 30. That's not what it sounds like in the ground. That's what it sounds like. Now listen when I have my threshold up. I'm maxed at 20. And I'm even higher. I can hear that. I can hear that thing way up here. That's pretty high. That's why. Makes the signal so much easier to find. Yeah. Alright. We got something. It's not a buckle or a button, but it's some kind of grommety looking thing. I'll take it. It still goes with this house. Yep. See ya. It's getting pretty out. RelicSeekr finds another button. There it is. Yeah, it's another coverall button. Shine it up for you. Ooh, that's nice. I think I found these before. Yep. Lots of buttons. I love it. Moving on. See ya. Look at this. Look at that. Do you see that? It's a wheat penny. Yeah. Just laying there. Nice. I'm not going to clean it. I'm just going to take it home and wash it, and I'll give you a picture at the end. You know, a lot of people say, how does he do it with that noise? It would drive me crazy. Yeah, it drives me crazy too. But I do it because it finds relics. It's part of a zipper. It finds things with threshold. Yes, it does. See ya. Got another button here. Yeah, that one's nice. Let's clean it. Now the top of it says round. Round house, maybe? There's an image of a house on there. It's a big house. It's a nice little button. Add that to the collection. We got a lot of buttons out of here. Moving on. Just rescanned, and I started filling in the hole, and just rescanned, and popped up this. Sitting right there. I don't know if that was in the same hole, or if it's just surface find. Another little button, a snap button. Yep. Good gracious, I'm telling you, this spot is loaded. There's another one. Loaded with buttons. I think this is going to be a smooth face. Nope, there's something on it. Wow. Something. I'm going to clean all these up and, of course, give you all an image of them at the end. I just can't believe how many buttons are coming up here. It's awesome. I love it. Give me more. It's a nice spot. I haven't even moved that far away from the cornerstone right there. This spot right here is just completely loaded. This has got to be where they did most of their activity from the house. Yep. See ya. I'll take you for a ride with me so you can listen. That sounds like something. You see how slow I go? There's something in there. Hear that zip though? It's got some iron to it. Let's hit that real quick and see what it is. Definitely sounded like iron. Yeah, something. What is it? It's a washer. An iron washer. Yep. That's how you find things, folks. Take your time. See ya. Something ringing up in here. Some glass. But my object is right there. What is it? It had some kind of impression. I don't know. It looks like a little copper O-ring of some sorts. Yep, I don't know what these things went to, but I find a lot of them at old house sites. Look for marbles. Don't just use your pinpointer, use your fingers. Look, right there. See that? This is why you sift through your dirt. It's another button. I don't even think I heard that one. But you know what? I found it. Looking through my dirt pile. Yup. Nice. 2 in 1 hole. Beautiful. I'll take it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice day for hunting. Looks like an old key. I didn't bend it. It was like that. I swear. I don't know. That looks like a house key. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that looks like the house key. Or maybe a lock. It has a number on it. C1512 serial number. It's bent pretty good. We'll keep it. That way we can date it. Moving on. Yep. Wow, this is full of stuff over here. I found the right side of the house. That's for sure. Beautiful. There was something in here giving me a signal as well. Sounded like iron though. And pottery. Yep, there it is. It's another button. I just don't know what was going on in this area to have so many buttons. That's a ton of buttons. Yeah. Clean these off nice and lightly. Said something. Another button. I'll show you at the end. Look, just sitting there. I don't know. They must have had dumped a whole bunch of clothes right here or something, and they all deteriorated, and all the buttons were left over. That's my theory. It's not really a trash pit. I don't see any trash. There's a little bit of pottery, a little bit of glass, but nothing much. But a lot of buttons. Yep. And another button. Let's clean that one too. Oh, that one says Lee. That must be an early Lee. L-E-E. Oh yeah. Nice. I've never found one that says Lee. Could that be like jeans or something? We'll see how we date that. See how far back that one goes. I'm curious. I just went to dig this one, and it's sitting right on the surface. Looks like a shotgun shell. Yeah, shotgun shell with the primer sticking out. Thought it was another button. Moving on. And another button. Good grief, this is button day. I have never found so many buttons in one hunt. Anthony's buckeyed. Yep, I've found those before. Nice. Okay. Now, perhaps something other than a buckle or a button. A buckle. Said 70. There it is. It's a key. It's bent, but it's still another key. I'm having a nice key and button collection from this place. Can't tell much. We'll clean it up and give you a picture at the end. See ya. Another tiny little button. I can't tell if it's got anything on it at all. Might have been silver plated. Thought I heard something else too. I'll have to peek in there with the detector and see. Take a shot at it. A lot of iron. Hear the iron? Well, I guess that was it. I know, you guys are like, how do you even tell with all that noise? Because I can. Got something that just fell out of the sidewall. Is that a coin? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting enough to clean up, that's for sure. Gave me a horrible signal, but there was something else in there too. Yep, something. Alright, let's clean that up and see what it is. See you in a second. It's interesting, it says PC Co with a 2, and that's it. That's all it has on it. Some kind of company tag, I would say. Token tag. Interesting. We'll research that and figure that out. I don't see any dates or anything on it. Put it in the bag. Keep it. Moving on. I just stopped to get some water. It's a lot of work digging all those buttons. So, this is what I've covered so far. From this point right here, right to where my detector is, all this area. And, I mean, I must have 15 to 20 buttons. I've never, ever found that many detecting. This White's MX Sport is a button finding machine today. I'm digging it. I'm digging all the buttons too. Having a great time. This is an awesome site. glad I decided to come out here. This was not even my first choice. My first choice was the one where I couldn't get to, where the creek was just too full, so I like it. And there's no remnant of a house or anything here. It's just strange. I'm pretty sure the house sat right here with what I'm finding. I'm pretty sure. See you on the next hole. Probably a button. Well, I don't think it's a button. Or maybe it is. Nope. It's one of those little copper washers again. Yeah. Yep. Moving on. Oh, we got something in here reading like a button. Nope, not in there. Nope, not in there. Nope. There it is. Wow. That's a lot of buttons. Roundhouse. Another roundhouse button. Beautiful. Alright, moving on. How sensitive is the MX Sport with threshold? Oh, about that sensitive. And about that deep. Yep. Tiny little button. Tiny. Nice. We're saving a lot of buttons today. Another button signal. I know, y'all are probably getting tired of me digging buttons, huh? I think it's in here. Yep, it's in there. Oh, there it is. It's not a button. It's a little buckle part. That's what that is, a little, or maybe, I don't know if that's an O-ring or if it's a buckle. Shaped like a buckle. I don't know. Alright. This place is just amazing. I don't know even where to start with trying to figure it out. Because I'm really not pulling up a whole lot of house parts. Just buttons. It's strange. It is very strange. I'll come up some theories after I search in the woods there a little bit in the grass, and gotta find the house. I'm sure it's over there. If this wasn't the house, it was certainly a very active spot. For sure. Yeah. Well, let's see what else we can find. You see how I'm swinging my coil? Some trash. Sounds like something's there. And it's giving me a 28 button signal. It's not the best signal, but it could be laying on its side. Let's see if it's in there. Oh, I think I see it. Is it a zipper? Oh, it is. It's an old-time zipper. See, remnants of clothes. There must have been a whole ton of clothes just dropped off right here to wither and rot. It's a nice little zipper. Yeah. See? I'll let you swing with me for a minute. Listen to the iron in here. You'll hear why I use iron grunt. Hear it all? And it's reading iron. Now all I have to do essentially is just go like this. Hear all that iron? One little squeak like that, and you want to investigate, right? Of course, there was probably nothing there. Iron. Trying to get a lock, right? Well, that's unmistakable. That's a big piece of iron, actually. Just giving me a tone in one angle. Yeah. Because of that flatness. It was probably sitting like this. It read the flat side, and then it read the iron on the other side. Yep. Tips of the trade. Another surface find. Button. Ooh, it's another Lee. Nice. We got two of those. Gonna have a heck of a collection after this one. I think we got another button. Yeah, I would say it is. Let's hope it's one of those World War II buttons. Those are nice. Bugs crawling on my hat. Well, it's not popping out at me. 16 button signal. You gotta go real slow with the big coils over small targets. There it is. It's another Lee. Beautiful. I got 3 of them now. Alright. Superb. I just had to play baseball bat with a wasp. Big red wasp. Really interested in wanting to get near me for some reason. So I whacked him. Now we got a 76 signal, so that's different. Different than a button. layered rock. Let's set that right there. It's green. Kind of hoping to see silver pop out at me. Well, I guess we better sweep that. Well, that was it. That was the signal. It's a big blob of something. It's not heavy at all. Interesting. Maybe there was a fire here. It's pretty melted. We got something tiny in here somewhere. In here. Is that it? Aluminum. Yep. Man, those things can be wadded up. They give you nice button signals. Well, I'm not finding any more buttons. So I did another 20 feet this way, and I didn't find any more buttons over here. So it's all around in this area right there. It's full of buttons. So we can always come back. And this the grader that comes through here, of course, will always bring up more buttons. I want to go into the grassy area now, check that out, see if there's anything in here. I'm curious. Found that thing. Big old hook looking thing. There's the iron I pulled out right there. Not a whole lot, and really nothing related to the house. Alright, let's get in here and let's look around. See what we can find. See you when I find something. And what's the first thing I find? I don't understand why hunters cannot pick these up after they go blast all their lead everywhere. I just don't understand that. Why are you gonna leave that there? Yep. Got something. I don't know what that is. I've never found one. Oh, I think I know what this is. Do you? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What do you think? Is that a hand to a clock? And it has writing on it. And it's ornamental. Oh, that's pretty cool. Neat. That's what that is. That's an hour hand. Sweet, that was deep. My goodness, that was about 7 inches deep. Alright. I like that. We'll be able to at least, hopefully with the writing that's on it, figure out what make it was and what time frame it was. Yeah. See ya. Well, that big pile right there, that's not a chimney. Just a big pile of dirt. There's nothing over here. It's all over there in the fire break. Interesting. It is super interesting. Now watch out for rattlesnakes. 'Tis the season. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, of course, right in front of these trees right there, that's where I've been working. I'm going to work this way and see how far the debris extends. Yep. So I'll come right back over here where I started on this line right here, right there, and work that way and just see what I find. But I think the house sat right here, but I'm really not finding a lot of house stuff except for clothes, buttons, and zippers, and I got a couple hinges, but let's go that way. See ya. Yeah, about 3 feet in this direction, and I found a rivet. Little copper rivet. Maybe we're heading towards the barn. Maybe that was the clothesline over there. And when they abandoned with their clothes on it, and all the clothes fell, and then all the buttons scattered. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's keep moving. Got something. Oh, that deserves to be cleaned off. You know, one thing I'm not finding is mason tops. This looks like a lock. Eight lever, J and B, S and B Co, or something B Co. 8 lever. That's a lock. Where's the rest of it? Well, it's a big chunk of brass. Yeah, I'm not finding any mason tops. I found just a tiny fragment, sliver piece of ceramic, but I haven't found any of the tops. That to me is strange, because every old house site has mason tops. At least I thought they did. A lot of iron. Alright, see what we find. Yeah, there wasn't much over that way. I went probably about 50 feet, and then, you know, the nails and everything just stopped. There was hardly any mineral tone. But over here, all over here is just completely loaded. Loaded. Yeah. Wow, that's a nice amber right there. Loaded. What a strange place to put a home, though. Looks like this area was dug out. Might have had a pond right here. Yep, I think, well, given my assessment and my finds, house sat right here. Right there. And something was going on right here to have so many buttons. I mean, all the buttons are right there. You see the area where I was just working it right there, right? And just from that big boulder on, about 30 feet, is full of buttons. Just amazing. I've never found so many buttons before. I'm just kind of looking around, checking out the territory here a little bit. See, there's debris all the way over here. there's a ceramic piece right there from a mason. That's all I'm finding. Interesting place. Well, I know where to go when I want to find buttons. That's for sure. Jeez, I can almost just walk around and find stuff on the surface. Well, alright, let me do a wrap up for you. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to save the rest of this territory for later. Huh. A lot of glass, too. A lot of broken glass. Yeah. Alright, let me do a wrap up right here. We'll clean this spot off right here. Watch a marble come up. And I'll show you what I found. See? These big old carpenter bees in here are just buzzing around. There's one right there. See him? There's like 4 or 5 of them in here. Do you hear them? Look at them all. Wow. Anywho, I got a lot of buttons. Oh man. And I must have found another coin that I didn't record. I do that sometimes. Wow. Yeah. Check it out. It's a lot of buttons. It's definitely the most for me in one trip. That's for sure. There they are. Yeah. 21 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 buttons. 3 wheat pennies, 1 merc dime, 1920, and we got that little Jesus in the cross pendant type thing. I think that goes to what do you call those, rosary beads? I bet you that's what it is. That part goes around your neck and this part hangs down where the cross would actually be. And then this button, oh, that is just painful right there. Painful to have a World War II button all messed up like that. That's a nice big one too. Well, we got a marble and a couple keys. We got a clock piece I'm going to clean up. A couple buckles, and it looks like a furniture pull piece right there. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Part of a buckle. And look at this. It's a little tiny glass Coke bottle. I've never seen one like that. It's really neat. It's broken, but I'm going to research that and see if these were like little, I don't know what they'd use those for back in the early 1900s. Salt shaker, top, and there's a hinge, and a couple metally things, and iron, and lock piece, and washers, and that little bracelet piece. I don't know what this was, but looks like it broke off. Something was attached to it. I don't know. And another something. And that other little hinge, tiny little kid size zipper. Couple Model T Ford. That one's definitely Model T Ford. This one, I don't think so. Maybe. It's a little small on the threads. And I find these all the time at these old house sites, and I never figured out what these were. I don't know. I think this is actually goes on a horse bridle. Forget the name of them again. But anyway, and some rivets. But look at how small those buttons are. Yeah. Nice. That's what I have. Oh, and the trash pile. Trash, lots of little pieces to everything. Little light, thin pieces to stuff. And I'm pretty sure that was, one of those clicky hooky things. And probably a nail that went to the roof, the shingles. But you can tell a lot from the trash. It doesn't look like house stuff. It looks like a barn. So, I don't know. I don't know if this was a house. Certainly, the buttons would say house, but everything else, not so much. But anyway, that's the mystery of it. You know, it's just fun getting out here and finding that many buttons. I know. Gotta love it. Beautiful day. Took my hat off. I'm trying to get a little sun on the head. Try to even it up. I know I got a red neck right now. I can feel it. That sun came out pretty strong today. Yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here. And thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching, and you know, I enjoy what I do, so I'm gonna make videos no matter what, and yeah, bring you along, let you see what gets pulled up out of these old sites, you know. And hey, lots of buttons. That's a button collection right there. Add that to the 100 or so other buttons I have, and that's a nice button collection. So, beautiful day out in Oklahoma, and it was nice spending my time searching out this old home site. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next hunt.